Well, I'm back. No, not for vacation. A 2 week suspension. That's right. I got my second strike from YouTube a couple of weeks ago. I was doing business as usual, getting ready to upload my latest video when ta-da! Oh, can't upload. Why? Well, I had violated the community guidelines. Which ones did I violate with and how? Well, I had posted a video shortly a few days prior which was a reporting on an audit that was done in New York City, which basically confirmed that COVID funds were not handled well by city officials, and there was a lot of inefficiencies overall. Now, I had not commented on the efficacy of the vaccines or anything else, the safety or nothing else. I had just commented on the Auditor General's report that, like I said, the funds were very poorly mismanaged. And apparently, you can't do that. That's right. You cannot criticize any level of government, especially a government the size of New York City. That is a thought crime. That's something that you just can't do. We have to we have to make believe that everything government did when it came to COVID was perfect. It was right. They did nothing wrong. How dare you criticize them? Now, I find it interesting that a little guy like me with about 2,800 subscribers, YouTube cares enough to suspend. I mean, think about it. It's not like I have a huge presence. This isn't like a big business I run or I make a huge amount of profit from. Actually, I don't make any money. I do this as a passion project. That's what it's always been about for me. I have a day-and-a-half job. I work lots of hours, and this, like I said, is something I do because I think it's important we do it. But the fact that YouTube would have time to focus on somebody like me made me think about a lot of these kind of why. Well, if I had a big name like Dr. John Campbell or I was somebody else like Ben Shapiro, they probably wouldn't do it. Well, why? Because I've got such a large audience. People would realize that, hey, it's true, there is a lot of censorship. So people that are of a large status on the channel, I've noticed, always censor their words to some degree. They'll blur out something which shouldn't be said. They'll kind of paint around the edges because of not to wanting to offend the YouTube censors. Why? Well, I guess it's a couple of reasons. I mean, I'm sure they want to reach the audience. Of course, the message is the key. For some people, it's about making money as well. It's finding that fine balance. And the YouTube overlords know that. They know that you're beholden to them to some degree because you may be making a living off this channel, or you just may simply want to reach an audience. But usually when you have a couple of million subscribers, it's a profit center for you. Again, for me, it's not. And I thought, like I said, very interesting that they would go after somebody small like me. Why would that be? Well, I'm thinking it's probably to quash dissent. They don't like dissent from anyone, especially little people. And the littlest people like myself with small subscriber base are the easiest to wipe out from the channel. You can get rid of those people in a heartbeat. And you leave the larger ones on because to a degree they play somewhat by the rules that you've set, the ones that are unfair, of course, but they're playing by them. So what does this mean for me going forward? Well, it means that I have to make a decision. Do I play by YouTube's rules or do I discuss topics that are maybe taboo or whatever else? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the bottom line is anything could really offend them or piss them off. Any criticism of the system, the state, anything is enough to be offensive. Now, some people would say, hey, you should challenge that second strike. You should reach out to them. My question is why? Why would I waste time? They're not going to give a shit what I think, or the fact that what I got suspended for was an Auditor General's report that actually I just restated what they said. That doesn't mean jack shit to these people. All they care about is the narrative, promoting what they're after, promoting the fact of vaccine good, conservatives bad, Jason Aldean, small town people bad. I mean, they've got their ideology. So the best we can hope to do is break through and share some new ideas. Now, I would love to have the subscriber base on this channel grow. I know a lot of you watch my channel that like it. Please share it with other people. I would really like to reach people that are kind of in the middle. I know the people who generally follow me are ones who think like me, and that's wonderful. But I would like to reach that middle ground. I don't think I'm some crazy, white supremacist. In fact, when I look at myself, I'm not even white. And so that alone means that I should be attracting a bigger audience. No, because I'm not one of those supremacist people. Anyway, I'm happy to be back. I'm going to report on whatever I think is important. I'll share with you the stories that are out there. If I get to strike again, I think 3 strikes and you're permanently gone or whatever, I don't know. But I would encourage all of you who watch my channel on YouTube, please subscribe on Rumble. That's the only other avenue I have. I posted a few videos on Rumble during that time. It's got a small viewership. I've only got a handful of subscribers there because obviously Rumble's not the platform YouTube is yet. But please, like I said, subscribe there. And, like I said, happy to be back. I will share with you whatever I can, whatever stories I deem important, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.